Today's tale brings us to the small town of Fort Mill, South Carolina. It is September 25th, and they're doing their Oktoberfest celebration. Gonna be some street fairs, street carnival type deal, vendors, and some drinks to sample and try. So let's go have some fun.
Let's check it out.
Right, while everyone is still getting set up, we're about half an hour early to before the festivities begin. Starts around 3 p.m. You can see a little bit of downtown. Right here, we are in front of a company called Puckerbutt.
It don't make your butt pucker, it ain't a pucker.
And this place is owned by a gentleman that in 2013, I believe it was, the Guinness Book of World Records voted him as having the world's hottest pepper, the Carolina Reaper. And here we are inside of Puckerbutt's Pepper Company. So they've got a really nice setup in here. Got pickled beef snack sticks, all different types of hot sauces, marinades. And the owner, Ed Curry, he was voted in November of 2013 as having the hottest pepper in the world by the Guinness Book of World Records. And I was just told that they already have others that are even hotter.
My brother collects hot sauce. He has in his kitchen he has this whole cabinet. It's nothing but hot sauce.
He might love some of these. And you can see some of the awards in here. The Midwest 2013 People's Preference. Best Salsa from the 2015 Fiery Food Challenge.
You should send him that one.
Voodoo Prince.
It has death on it. Maybe come back at the end so I don't have to
Get some of these and see about Rob using them as a marinade for some steaks. And
I wish you were in my house when I walked in with the pepper things cutting. Those weren't even hot.
looks like they've even turned some of them into some spicy Spicy candy bars. Yeah, if you're ever in Fort Mill, definitely stop by Puckerbutts and try a few samples and take some home with you. And as we get a little further down Main Street, we're here in front of Towne Tavern, staple in the community since 2005. 5 different locations around the area to take care of you, and they are definitely known for their wings, having some of the best around and several different wing sauces to go with it. Old architecture, Fort Mill Barbershop, Edie's Hair Care. And you can see across the street the site of the First National Bank and the original City Hall.
Theater. Community theater.
And now it is the Fort Mill Community Playhouse. So we're heading down, checking out some of the vendors for Oktoberfest.
Oh, this is them? Oh, okay. She's got to bring all the other stuff.
I didn't even realize Tupperware was still around.
That and I think Avon are 2 things that are never going to disappear.
Yes, yes.
This is a lot like the York Summerfest with local vendors and everyone coming out to sell what they have, and a lot of their homemade stuff, and just people trying to make a living. Small towns like this is what I love. And here at the gazebo in Fort Mill, this is the area where they have their annual Christmas tree lighting. We will definitely be here for that. Nice little historic area for people to enjoy. The tree right behind the gazebo is actually the one that they decorate and light every year. Very true.
The one in there.
And Oktoberfest would not be Oktoberfest without some beer trucks with some adult beverages. Amor Artis, they are a local brewery here in Fort Mill. They're actually right across the street from where we're standing, just a few doors up. I have tried the Cruising Down the Street IPA, the Fort Milsner. Both of them were pretty decent. Dunkel Steve, I've tried that one, decent. And it looks like we're going to have some live entertainment during Oktoberfest. Sponsored by Hobo's, another one of the local restaurants here in town. Kona ice, shaved ice truck.
I know, she threw me off with that. Yeah. Where'd she get from? I don't know. Take those spices off. You need to take that away from her.
I know.
Local barber shop where you can book your appointments online. And
Last name? Do you know my last name?
Nail Studios.
Fight out once a month. We actually have one tonight, and it's
Little jewelry stands. Someone has a hoverboard. It's nice little homemade jewelry. Got a local boiled peanut dealer here in the area. He's one of the regulars at my work. Hobbs Nuts boiled peanuts. And all you have to do is just shoot him an email on here. Go to the Facebook page, and you get some very, very good boiled peanuts.
We have Cajun and salty. 1 quart for $6, 2 for $10, or the gallon bag for $15.
One of the big things of street festivals is some of the treats you can get. And you see I got Kona ice, little strawberry or cherry and lemonade. And Amanda got
Blue raspberry and lemonade.
And as we head back up towards the top of the hill, you see Amor Artis Brewing. They are the main sponsor of Oktoberfest this year. At 4 o'clock, there's going to be a yodeling contest. We'll get some footage of that for you. There's going to be some dancing, best dress competitions, stein holding contests. The beer is already flowing, so that should be interesting to see how many steins people can hold after having a few. You see the back side of the vendors and on this side of the street. And some of the some more of the older architecture here in downtown Fort Mill. It's the gym at 214 Main. And here's a little bit better shot of the First National Bank, the original City Hall that is now the Fort Mill Community Playhouse. The way towns have grown up, it's hard to believe that at one point everything was just right here.
I know, right?
All right, we're here at Craftsman Company, mocktail juices and syrups. It's a local company in the Rock Hill area. You have these cocktails, mocktails, pretty much anything to make them taste a little bit better. Why don't you tell us how they did it?
So this one will make you a great Moscow Mule, spicy margarita. The apple goes well with rum, bourbon, and vodka. And then you've got your old fashioned, and you'll use about an ounce of it per drink. And they're all natural with no preservatives as well.
Nice. And if you like, look up Craftsman Syrups.com and Craftsman Syrups on, I'm guessing that's on Twitter? Instagram? All right.
So you know what? Once you're recording, then you can take a picture.
Oh. And while we're waiting for some of the activities to begin, you can see some of the points of interest here in Fort Mill. You got the Ann Springs Close Greenway. It's a recreation facility and fitness center. Baxter Town Center, a lot of restaurants, shopping, housing, should you ever decide to move this direction. Of course, everyone's seen our videos at Carowinds, which is just right up the road. The Fort Mill Community Playhouse, which we showed you that building a little bit earlier. The Fort Mill Golf Course, it's open year-round. The weather down here never gets too cold. So you can play all year. The Fort Mill History Museum, which we plan to do a video there eventually one day. Main Street, Fort Mill, where we are right now, where all of their street festivals and the Christmas tree lighting and all of that takes place. Kingsley Village has a lot of restaurants and shops, and also apartments there as well. Narrowway Productions, it's a faith-based entertainment company. And Walter Elisha Park, where they have the Strawberry Festival every year. Hopefully next year the Strawberry Festival will be back to its full glory. And here we have the events, the Strawberry Festival in May. 4th of July cannon firing, which we'll show you the cannon in just a little bit. The Fiddle and Pig Shindig in September. And the Winterfest at Carowinds, which there's going to be a huge video of that coming up. So there is a lot of things around the Fort Mill, Rock Hill, and even the York County area to do. The McElway Center in York, the Native American Center also around Rock Hill. Of course, Carowinds if you're into amusement parks and water parks. There's just a lot of entertainment. It's just small towns, just trying to keep that small town feel but still be modernized. And while we wait for the festivities to begin, still probably about 15 minutes out, I'll show you a little bit more of the downtown area of Fort Mill. You have the turn off of Highway 160 onto Main Street. Beautiful little set of steps over there, and it's also where the other Christmas tree is in December. And you see the signs, one way towards Rock Hill, the other way towards TK. You got a lot of older monuments that are erected here in the Main Street Park. The Center Theater. You can't see it through these trees, but there's actual train caboose over on the other side of them. Train tracks that actually run through here. When I lived here in Fort Mill, you could hear the train running from all parts of town.
Well, look how big the thing, look how big the signal is.
Yeah, check out the signal over there. Yeah, when I lived here, I was back up that direction behind the old original mill over that direction. When you come down the hill coming out, correction, I'm facing the wrong direction. I was actually that direction. And coming out to go to work, I would come out where the street goes across the tracks right down there. And a lot of times when the train was running, I would have to come up this direction and then go up Main Street and then go around behind it just to get to work. And I don't know if you can see it, but the trees are wrapped year-round with Christmas lights. This time of year at nighttime, they're called the ghost trees, and then they're very pretty in the wintertime during the Christmas season. All right, so they just announced that some of the activities, the sign-up sheet has not gotten as full as they wanted it. So they're pushing the activities back for about an hour. So we're going to take this time to enjoy some of the fruits of I guess you'd say the fruits of labor, or the fruits of love here at the Oktoberfest. Partake in some brats and maybe an adult beverage or two. And we have made our way to Towne Tavern, where they've got brat specials today, brats and potato salad. All right, everyone, as you can see, Main Street here in Fort Mill is filling up. It's getting very busy here in the gazebo, all the way back behind Hobos, in the grassy area. We are about 15 minutes out from the beginning of the festivities. There'll be a yodeling contest, stein balancing contest, then the best dress contest. And here we go.
Hello everyone, welcome to Amor Artis Oktoberfest. How's everyone doing today? I gotta do a stand, I need louder. How's everyone doing today? So if you haven't signed up yet, please swing up here. My wife's on her way back. We've almost run out of small pumpkins for painting, so we're going to get some more. So 5 more minutes. Go ahead and start heading up here if you're signed up. If you're not signed up yet, there's a couple more spots left. Winner will get a gift card to Amor Artis and Hobos for $25 each. Come on up after the sign holding contest. There's a yodeling contest. Anyone want to yodel? I know the band behind you just signed up, so good luck. All right, cheers, y'all.
Dave, it's a brewery gift card, don't lose.
All right, we've taken a better position to...
Anybody who wins the yodeling contest does get a free band t-shirt. So come down and yodel, give us your best and we'll be definitely rewarded. We're in the band. We have plenty of t-shirts. We don't need our own t-shirts. We need everybody else to come up with an t-shirt, right?
You can yodel. In Spanish.
I'm just going to put the band in and actually enjoy the fact that I have the band t-shirt instead of just, Y'all get up here and yodel for us, huh? We're gonna do it. We're gonna be embarrassed and be embarrassed while you're embarrassed. Good. Oktoberfest. That was cool, but a little bit. Let's get in. Oktoberfest! Contest. I think we have about 12 people signed up. I want to go over the rules real quick. Has anyone ever done one of these? But we're going to go over it. All right, stein is going to be full with water up to the very top line. Arm is straight out. You cannot go back. You cannot go forward. You have to stand straight up with arm straight out. You go down, past, straight, parallel, you're out. If you lean back, you're out. If you lean forward, you're out. All right? Everyone look behind you. We've got steins full in that, Everyone who's in the contest, please grab a stein.
And there are the contestants.
I'm taking the under.
We're going to hold your arms straight out, no leaning back, no leaning forward.